Hello Auckland, I'm Jenny Lister.
And I'm Stephanie Wood.
And we are the V&A co-curators of the Mary Quant Fashion Revolutionary exhibition. We're so pleased to join you all, if only through this strange medium of pre-recorded Zoom speech. And if only we could be there too to celebrate this stop of the Quant Global Tour in Auckland's beautiful art gallery. Instead, we're here at the V&A, not far from Dame Mary's original stamping ground, the King's Road. It seems typical that while sadly some touring exhibitions have ended and come home early, somehow Quant has ducked through the challenges of a global pandemic and carried on regardless. And we're especially excited to be working with Auckland Art Gallery, Toi o Tamaki. It has been a really lovely process to reshape the displays for this version of the exhibition, and we're especially in awe of the contemporary but sympathetic design. So as you'll see, Mary Quant was all about being adventurous and finding the fun in life. And it was, of course, a really fun exhibition to curate, a very enjoyable process. It was really exciting to work with Dame Mary and her son Orlando, finding amazing things in their huge archive, and to launch the We Want Quant campaign, which brought in fantastic garments, photos and stories from other Quanters from around the world, who treasured their clothes and the memories and the meanings represented by their favourite Quant dresses. But the exhibition really focuses on Mary's story. Sometimes quiet and shy, but forceful and determined, she rebelled against her parents' plans for a sensible career as a teacher in post-war suburbia. She opened her shop to carve out a very different life and found that thousands of other women wanted the relaxed, fun and practical clothes she made, and later the cosmetics she designed, so brilliantly marketed with the instantly recognisable Daisy logo. And I think it really is a very modern and current story. And as the ultimate influencer of her time, Quant wore the look. She sold a complete lifestyle and was the perfect, authentic ambassador for her brand. She wanted fashion to be for everyone, from duchesses to typists, as she said. And as a woman designing for women like herself, her approach was not to impose a restrictive vision of perfection, but to celebrate the liberating potential of fashion to enable self-expression and active enjoyment of life. We hope the exhibition is like a love letter to fashion fans, and we know that all the contributions from the faithful customers are what Dame Mary herself appreciated the most. As she said herself, fashion is not frivolous, it's a tool for everyday life.
With over 100 garments as well as accessories, cosmetics and fashion dolls, the exhibition is a whirlwind tour of Quant's early work of the late 1950s to technicoloured jersey mini dresses which came to define the look of the 1960s, to her toweling onesies, lurex maxi dresses and hot pants of the 1970s. The exhibition underlines Mary Quant's role in shaping fashion history as a pioneering designer who popularised the miniskirt and also promoted trousers at a time when women could be banned from restaurants and the workplace for wearing them, really pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable for women to wear. But what I hope you come away with is a sense of Quant's impact beyond fashion, her skill in using fashion as a signifier of social change and progress for women, that her legacy is part of a wider cultural revolution in the 1960s that transcended fashion. It's testament to the scale of her legacy and how well-loved Mary Quant remains today that over 1,000 people contacted us to share their stories of wearing Mary Quant at seminal moments in their lives, and it's the foregrounding of these women's stories that's at the very heart of the exhibition. Given how important Mary Quant is as a fashion icon, it seems slightly mad that there had not been a major exhibition of her work since 1973. Following Mary Quant's sellout run in London, which became the most visited exhibition to date in the V&A Fashion Gallery, this is the first ever Mary Quant exhibition staged in New Zealand, and I have no doubt that Auckland will become something of a pilgrimage site for all of those women who remember Mary Quant as a powerful role model who gave them an empowered individual style of their own, and for all generations of fashion lovers who need some colour and energy and joy in their lives during this difficult time. I would especially like to thank Senior Curator Sophie Mathieson, Director Kirsten Lacey, and the rest of the incredible team at Auckland Art Gallery Toi o Tamaki for their dedication and professionalism bringing Mary Quant to New Zealand despite all obstacles. If there's anything we've learned, a pandemic can't keep a good woman down. So both myself and Jenny, on behalf of the Victoria and Albert Museum, would like to welcome you to Mary Quant Fashion Revolutionary, and we hope you have an amazing time visiting. Cheers.